Hello everyone and welcome back to more Fantasy Life I. You're probably sick and tired of seeing these area challenges by now and like all of the Ginormosia bosses, but I have to make at least one more video about it because someone in the comments named Professor Girth, very good name by the way, let me know that you can actually infinitely farm some of these bosses over here in Ginormosia. The way you can do this, and this works with every single area challenge over here in Ginormosia, is that some of the quests require you to clear out a tree, for example, which after that some monsters spawn, or you have to kill some monsters and after that a boss monster spawns. So pretty much a quest that has kind of two parts to it. Any quest that works like that, the first part of that challenge you can always redo. Right now I'm gonna try it out with the Lordly Shark area challenge over here, which by the way also something I want to let you guys know is that you can roll these quests at an area rank of 1. You need to have the area rank of 5 unlocked, but after that you can go back to an area rank of 1, pretty much the same way it works with the legendaries over here. This way these bosses are probably a lot easier to grind if you aren't that high level yet. So let's go over to the Lordly Shark area challenge and I'll show you guys how you can kind of infinitely refarm some bosses. Also, something else that someone in the comments let me know is that having 3 cooks in your party is actually probably the best thing to have when you're doing these gatherings, and that's because this way you can kind of guarantee yourself getting an excellent, because of course these guys are not going to help you clear out trees, rocks, or fish, but they apparently restore your SP to a point where you will probably not run out of it. So having 3 cooks along might be the best way to go if you're doing these challenges. So yeah, over here area rank of 1, these guys are only level 50, should be pretty easy to do. I have the full item drop armor on everyone over here. I could equip some different glasses over here to get even more, but I do kind of like having some XP as well. So let's see if they are gonna drop both their own fish and their other material twice. That's the max I believe you can get from these bosses. Let's see if they can do that at an area rank of 1. So right now you really don't have to do anything. You don't have to save your game or anything. You just have to clear out these bosses. Let's start by doing the godfish. Oh yeah, that is so much easier than before. that is really nice. I think I can just do a big X pull right now and get an excellent. Yeah, just like that, got an excellent. Let's see how many drops we get from this godfish. So over here, 1 godfish moss, and 2 godfish moss. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so right now I'm gonna show you the kind of a first part of the trick that you can do, which is right now, before even clearing the Poseidon swordfish, you can save your game. So there we go, save completed. Then you just have to go to the title screen, reload your save file, and the godfish should be back. I think this just happens because the game does not see the quest as completed, because of course it isn't completed. So it's just gonna respawn every single thing related to the quest whenever you reload the game. I think that's kind of what is happening over here. So this does actually have the potential to be fixed down the road, so you might want to make use of this right now while it's still a thing. However, I don't actually think they will fix this, so you probably don't need to rush or anything. So right now I'm gonna do the same thing as before, but I'm gonna clear out both the godfish and Poseidon swordfish. All right, boom, there we go. The godfish has been cleared. Excellent. We're gonna get 2 of the godfish and godfish moss. Very nice. And now we are gonna clear out the Poseidon swordfish as well, and we will be able to do the exact same thing as we did before, where we just save the game, reload, and this quest will still be here. And that's because after clearing out the godfish and Poseidon swordfish, another enemy will actually spawn, meaning this quest isn't completed after you clear out both these fish yet. All right, there we go. We're gonna get an excellent on the Poseidon swordfish, get some nice resources over here, and as you can see, we did not get a notification of the quest being completed. The Lordly Shark event is still going on, and it's because if I turn around over here, another enemy has spawned. So once I beat that big shark over there, this quest will be seen as completed, which at that point, saving and reloading will not work to respawn these bosses anymore, because the game knows that we completed this quest. But if I were to save my game right now and reload, doing the exact same thing as before, so save my game, let's go to the title screen, just go to continue, reload our game. Absolutely no need to make use of the like the cross saves right now. That is not necessary. As you can see right behind me, the godfish and Poseidon swordfish have both respawned. Did I say respawned? What the hell? Respawned, I mean. So yeah, this is very nice. By now you should understand how this works. So every single area challenge in the game that works this way, so that has has either multiple things that you need to clear. So over here with the godfish, imagine after clearing both of these fish, no other enemy would spawn and this quest would be immediately cleared. This would still work, but you would have to clear one fish at a time every single time. So you would have to do the godfish, then save your game, go to the title screen, and you can do that an infinite amount. And then if you want to farm the Poseidon swordfish, you need to clear out that one, leave the godfish there, and do the same thing. But because this quest actually has two parts, part one being clearing out these two fish and part two being clearing out that big shark that spawns, we can just clear out both of these godly fish. After that, save our game and reload, and we can keep farming them. So this method will also work with the Dragon Dare challenge over here in Scorch Rock Mountain. You just clear out the dragon tree, for example, or if you would want to do so, you can also clear out both the dragon tree and dragon claw that spawns there, because after doing so, two monsters spawn, so the quest isn't actually completed yet. So that works as well. And then you can also perform it over here in the Multana Wastes for the Evil Primeval challenge. However, this one, after clearing out the Heart of Darkness, the Lord of Death spawns, and that is actually a boss monster you would want to infinitely farm. However, that is not going to work because after clearing the Lord of Death, the quest immediately ends. So the Evil Primeval challenge only allows you to infinitely farm the Heart of Darkness and not the Lord of Death, unfortunately, because we really need those evil shards, I believe it drops. But yeah, this works for literally every single thing in the game, such as right over here, the Living Fossil challenge. If I were to clear out the giant fossil that spawns right over here, the giant ancient fossil related to this challenge, after doing so, the Lord of the Cursed, I believe, spawns. So you can do the same thing where you save and reload your game and the giant ancient fossil will respawn, because yet again, the quest is not seen as completed by the game. It also works for the Beware the Glittering Silk thing, for example. If you didn't know, this quest also consists of two parts, the first part being clearing out the cave stars, and the second part consists of beating the new Goliath spider, I believe, which actually drops the glittering thread. But if you just want to get some marine thread, which is another pretty rare material that the cave stars drop, you could, for example, just clear out the first part of this quest. After that, save your game and reload, and the cave stars should be back. However, it might not be as useful with this quest because you kind of want to get the glittering thread, and this quest is really not that rare to spawn. So for now, I'd actually say the only quests worth doing this with are the new ones that have been introduced since the 1.4.0 update. But yeah, it is really nice, especially for this quest and the Dragon Dare quest. You can farm all of the previously Treasure Grove exclusive bosses that they have infinitely, and then the Evil Primeval challenge allows you to get the Heart of Darkness infinitely, but unfortunately you can't get the Lord of Death as many times as you want, because yet again, and you should understand this by now, after clearing the Lord of Death, the quest ends, so that means you can't actually make use of the saving and reloading because the quest is of course completed already. So yeah, with that, that's definitely something I wanted to let you know, as well as letting you guys know that you can actually get these quests at an area rank of 1, and I might actually just suggest you doing so. Although if you want to get a crap ton of XP, you might just want to buff them up to as high of an area rank as you can handle, because these guys are a pretty good income for EXP. I might want to say with this new, and I don't want to call it an exploit, but with this new kind of trick that you can do, this is definitely the best way to farm your fishing, woodcutting, and mining actually. If you want to boost your fishing, just keep redoing this quest over here. If you want to boost your woodcutting, just keep redoing the Dragon Dare challenge, keep clearing out that great dragon tree. And if you want to boost your mining, just keep redoing the Evil Primeval challenge, clearing out that Heart of Darkness. These area challenges have provided us with so many new things to do, so I really hope we get more of these new area challenges in the future. They're so much fun to find, and to find little things that you can actually do with them. So level 5, keep it up with these little updates. They actually add so much more to the game. So yeah, with that, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful and you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. Yeah, with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.